Hey everybody, it's Dave again, and I'm live and picking. So here we go. I'm gonna start off tonight with a song. Let's see here. Another one of my anti-love songs. This one's kind of about love gone wrong here. But anyway, I'm gonna try to do some upbeat stuff tonight. I'm also probably gonna do some stuff from writers' nights that I used to do back on when I was going to Nashville on a regular basis. So I'll start off with this one, and we'll start here in just a second here. Okay. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. All kinds of stuff here. I'm going to make sure I get the right lyrics here. It's always good. There we go. There's the one we want to do now. Called My Guitar and My Pickup. It doesn't get much countryer than that, does it? Well, the people cried and the preacher preached, and we said, I do. Now that's the last time we agreed for the next year or two. There's some lawyer with a briefcase who gave me the news. How much it's gonna cost me to get rid of you. 'Cause love ain't like it used to be when it was young. And I grew up a mean and ornery son of a gun. You can have the car and house and half of my pay. Give me my guitar and my pickup, and I'll be on my way. Hey, Kim. Now the phone was ringing, and you were singing a different tune. Want to get back together and start out all new. You know, I was broken hearted and I never wanted this divorce, but you better finish what you started. I guess I'll see you in court. 'Cause love ain't like it used to be when it was young. And I grew up a mean and ornery son of a gun. You can have the car and house and half of my pay. Give me my guitar and my pickup, and I'll be on my way. Here I go now. If you got a sweetheart and you want to change her name, give her a house and half your money, and then drive away in your pickup with your guitar. Keep driving, son. It'll save you a whole lot of trouble in the long run. 'Cause love ain't like it used to be when it was young. Now I grew up a mean and ornery son of a gun. You can have the car and house, half of my pay. Give me my guitar and my pickup, and I'll be on my way. Here I go. All right. Wanted to get the blood moving here. All right, let's see. Guitar and a pickup. I wrote that a long time ago. Kind of reflecting on my past life on that one. All right, let's see here. That one. Let's try this here. This is one when I used to go to writers' nights all the time. I used to play this like twice a week probably, and it's one of the more polished, kind of commercial-ish songs, trying to be anyway. And so anyway, I haven't played it in many, many years. I ran through it real quick tonight, so hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. But I think I've played it so many times, my muscle memory ought to kick in. It's called Plain Ole Me. And it's about kind of a fish out of water kind of song. It's about a guy who's dating somebody who's in probably a different social class or a different, kind of socioeconomic class. And he's kind of wrestling with that. That's what the song's kind of about. So, well, we've been going out a while, and I guess by now you figured out I can't deny I'm falling for you, girl. But the other day when we ran in to one of your old college friends, it hit me how we come from different worlds. Don't know who's tried to win your love in the past. I'm probably nothing like the boys you've had, and I'll never be like one of those old heroes on the Late Late Show. knows the words to make you go weak in the knees. I'm not a dime store novel Romeo, so I think it's only fair you know, if love is what this turns out to be, you're gonna have to live with plain old me. Well, your daddy looked a bit perturbed when I showed up with you at church in my Sunday go-to-meeting jeans. But your mama tried to be polite, and your daddy, your sister seemed really nice, but none of them knew what to make of me. Your family says to look before you leap, so think about this before we get in too deep. I'll never be like one of those old heroes on the Late Late Show who knows the words to make you go weak in the knees. I'm not a dime store novel Romeo, so I think it's only fair you know, if love is what this turns out to be, you're gonna have to live with plain old me. Don't know where our road will take us, or how this story turns out in the end, but I know I won't be changing like some cowboy Pygmalion. Girl, all I am is what I am, and I'll never be like one of those old heroes on the Late Late Show that knows the words to make you go weak in the knees. I'm not a dime store novel Romeo, so I think it's only fair you know that love is what this turns out to be, you're gonna have to live with plain old me, plain old me, plain old me, plain old me. All right. Actually sort of remembered that one. And we'll move on. Plain old me. Yeah, that's the second rewrite, third or fourth rewrite of that song, actually. I had the second verse was the first verse, and I swapped it around a few times. So anyway. When I was in, speaking of Nashville Writers' Nights, this is a funny story about this song. I only played this song out once. And the one time I did, there was, we were doing a podcast at the time where we would interview different songwriters, and everybody from people that came to town, first time right off the bus, to people that, hit writers and things like that. So I had the opportunity to meet some really cool people. But one of the nights I was playing a writer's night, and I met this little group of girls that had just moved to town with their parents were their manager and all this stuff. And they were, and I thought it would be kind of cool to interview them for the podcast. So we did. We sat down afterwards. But I'd sing this song, and I probably walked up to them. I hope I didn't offend you, because this is kind of about you in a way. But anyway, the group turned out to be Pearl Heart. It's a group that was actually on Nashville Star. They made it to Nashville Star, kind of a finalist of some sort. I think they ended up working with Jeffrey Steele, which writes a lot of hit songs in Nashville and produces and stuff. So we did a follow-up interview after they kind of became famous, so it was kind of cool to have access to them at that point and kind of do a kind of what happened like 2 years ago. So, but anyway, I sing this song, so you can imagine a young girl group coming to town and hearing the dude sing this song and come up to them and want to see if they want to interview him. So anyway. Sounds like Johnny Cash, doesn't it? Well, she just got off the bus, and she don't smoke or drink or cuss yet. She's here to be a starlet with her guitar and her makeup kit. Whoops. All right, I'm going to start that one again. This is a fun one. I lost my pick. Well, she just got off the bus. She don't smoke or drink or cuss yet. She's here to be a starlet with her guitar and her makeup kit. She wrote a song in Oklahoma with some eighth notes and a coda. Back home everybody told her, girl, you're the next Winona. Well, if anybody bothered to ask me, I'd tell them that's what Music City needs. or young pretty girls that sing. Well, she's up there on the stool, sings like Alanis Morissette Jewel. Now she's 16 couplets and hasn't hit a chorus yet. She knows that she will wow them with her D cups and her talent. But right now she's in an alley, living in a Valiant. But if anybody bothered to ask me, I'd tell them that's what Music City needs. More young pretty girls that sing. 10 years go flying by. She's all of 29 in this town. She's out of time and jaded to the bone. Some girl right off the bus says, what would you do if you were us? She sips a drink, lights her smoke, and says, I'd go the hell back home. But if it... She says a little sarcastically, you know, that's just what Music City needs. More young, pretty girls that sing. Yeah, all right. Sorry, I butchered that one. But, you know, it's like there's so many girls that come in there, and they all have these real poetic, long, 6-minute songs that are nowhere near commercial. But, you know, if they can sing and hang in there long enough and learn their craft, you know, they'll some of them make it. So, but it's always interesting to see some of the folks that come in there. All right, so let's see where we got here. Okay, yeah, I used to smoke, and I haven't smoked now for probably since 2013. My wife had a heart attack, and we stopped right then and there. So that was it. So that was a good thing about it, anyway. If there's anything good about a heart attack, but before we did, I wrote this song called Nicotine. It's about trying to quit smoking, and I'm sure there's people out there that still smoke that probably can relate to this, or people that used to smoke that can relate to this. So anyway. Let's see. I got stinky hair and yellow fingers and a smell like a wet ashtray. When my girlfriend put her foot down just the other day, she said choose between the cigarettes and me, but I think you already know. I let another unfiltered took a drag and told her it's a shame to see you go. Nicotine is calling me. Well, I've tried every way of quitting that I know. Spend all my money on gum and patches, and now I'm rather broke. So if you got one on you, can I get one off you? 'Cause I sure could use a smoke. Well, now I get real winded just walking to the mailbox, man, it's hard to believe. And my arm goes numb underneath my pillow at night when I try to sleep. Well, the doctor told me, don't you read those warnings, they're hazardous to your health. Well, I wish the old doc and the Surgeon General would keep their opinions to themselves. Nicotine is calling me. I've tried every way of quitting that I know. I spend all my money on gum and patches, and now I'm rather broke. So if you got one on you, can I get one off you? 'Cause I sure could use a smoke. If I got one on you, could I get one off you? 'Cause I sure could use a smoke. Yeah, don't smoke, kids. Come on, it's bad stuff. Anyway, that's what that song's about. Okay, let's see. All right. Another staple at the writers' nights when I did those days and another life was this song called "Rewriting History," and it might just switch to the other guitar on this one. So let me see what. I might do a little nylon action on this one. Get the old Boulder Creek out. This guitar is pretty cool. It was owned by, if you ever heard of the Louvin brothers, Sonny Louvin was Charlie Louvin's son, who actually sold me this guitar. So it's kind of got a Country Music Hall of Fame connection, a couple of degrees anyway. This one's called Rewriting History. The one I used to do a lot at the writers' nights. And I used to have my friend Brent sing this, so if you're out there one of these days listening to one of these, man, you need to jump in here and sing this for me. But I'm up late tonight, keep thinking I'm here in your car, pulling up the drive headlights, shining on the bedroom many blinds. It's all in my mind, I think it's just a mirage, like a river in the desert, or the ghost of our love haunting me, and sleepless dreams never letting up. 'Cause this old heart of mine just won't let go, and I don't want to face the fact that you don't love me anymore. I'm rewriting history, convincing myself I'm not here in misery, and you're not there with someone else. If I could rework these memories, my heart won't figure out that you're not coming back to me. So I'm rewriting history. Wide-eyed, awake in bed, I fight another losing battle with that voice in my head calling me insanity, what I should have seen. As I pretend that I come home straight tonight, and you never have to wonder where you stand in my life, practicing every little thing till I get it right. It don't matter how well I rehearse, I can fix those past mistakes or make that clock tick in reverse. I know I'm fooling no one but myself, and this charade won't really help to change these things I'm going through. I pretend a little while longer, this love's not really over, until my heart is strong enough face the truth. I'm rewriting history, convincing myself I'm not here in misery, and you're not there with someone else. If I could rework these memories, my heart won't figure out that you're not coming back to me. Why I'm rewriting history. Why I'm rewriting history. All right, pretty one. And let's see, what else do we have here? I got this one here. I think I'm waiting to see if my friend Jean Marie is out there anywhere. I've got a song that she wrote and I put music to, or something like that, back in the day. And I promised her I was going to do that song. So, Jean, if you're out there, say something in the comments. Otherwise, I might just hold that for another night, and that'll give me another week to practice it anyway, because it's a doozy to play. All right, let's see. This one is another one that is one of my staples at writers' nights when I go out. I haven't been out in 10 years, but I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll start doing it again one of these days. But anyway, this is one that was kind of geared for trying to get the commercial thing going on, and it's about meeting somebody, falling in love at first sight kind of thing. Well, at a party, bored to tears, about to leave, we meet, and I'm thinking she's out of my league, but she smiles at me, then anything seems possible. She's absolutely beautiful, and I feel just like I'm 16 once again, just a kid in a tongue-tied stupor, wondering what has it made any sense to her at all. She's absolutely beautiful. She's a place that time goes when it flies away, and the only place I wanna be these days. She's the only face I see in a crowded room, and everything about the girl is absolutely beautiful. I can't help but smile. She puts me in that mood, that absolutely beautiful. So I sit there talking till they throw us out, all about our history from then till now, life's mysteries, our ups and downs, we said it all. She's absolutely beautiful, and the world around us seems to disappear, till it's only her and I left standing here. She's the only face I see in a crowded room, everything about the girl is absolutely beautiful. I can't help but smile. She puts me in that mood, that life is absolutely beautiful. It's not the way she looked this I forgot this part. The way she looks, it's that look she had when she's falling for me. I'm falling into something better than I ever dared to dream. She's the only face I see in the crowded room, and everything about the girl is absolutely beautiful. I can't help but smile, puts me in that mood, that life is absolutely beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. All right, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's been many, many years since I played that. I forgot about that little bridge there, so I kind of stumbled across the bridge. And but anyway, maybe next time I'll play it and play it a little better. But anyway, yeah, used to play a writers' night at the Commodore Grill near Vanderbilt University campus, and we used to. There was a writers' night person running the board would sing harmony with you when you were doing it, so she'd always jump in on the harmony. I can almost still hear her harmony singing now. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that tonight. I think I'm gonna wait for the other song, I think, until my friend who helped me write it is on board. She's probably working or something tonight. So anyway, she was there last night, and probably will be here one of these days. I'll get in touch with her and make sure she's around so she can hear it. And she sang it in the version that we did. But anyway, so I'll tease that for next time. So all right, and I appreciate anybody listening to me tonight. That was fun, and I'm going through what I think is about 1,000 songs. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. I've been trying to write them down and log some of them. I've logged about 300 of them or so far. So anyway, but yeah. So anyway, so when hey, James Wilkinson, man, James Wilkinson is somebody I've known since I was like 8 years old. Yeah, good guy, a hell of a musician too. If you ever get a chance to check out his stuff, check it out. He's definitely worth a listen. And he's the guy that taught me how to play chess, believe it or not, when we were like 7 or 8 years old, sitting on his front porch. So anyway, good to see you, James. Good times, man. And anyway, so yeah, so anyway, I thought I'll leave it at that for tonight, and I will be putting a better version of this up on, not musically, but a better quality wise and sound wise version of it. Facebook audio is kind of so anyway, I'll post that. I've also got a YouTube channel, and I will. And what's the no for, James? There, you want an encore? I'm still awful at chess. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know if I remember how to play chess, honestly. It's been what, 40 something years, 50 years? Oh my goodness. I don't even want to think about how long it's been. It's been a while. So anyway, but yeah, so anyway, but you always won, I think. I remember right. So anyway, but yeah, good to see everybody, and I will. It's a school night for me. I'm still working. I mean, I'm in IT and I work from home, so it's like, trying to do these things and do all the videos and try to keep working and everything too. So it's kind of crazy, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, and we also have a YouTube channel for our resale stuff that keeps us busy. So anyway, but check out the YouTube thing if you want to hear some original stuff, and if you know any musician friends that want to sing some of these things, I would love to hear somebody sing it. I'm not even talking about money or anything. I was talking about just hearing somebody sing one of these. So anyway, but yep. Talk to you later, everybody. Have a good night. I'm still off. Yeah, okay. So I guess that's it for tonight, and we will see you probably tomorrow night sometime, probably around the same time. So talk to you later. Bye bye.